Hello everyone, Kryptonite here and welcome back to another DINKUM video. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you the easiest and the best way to make money in DINKUM. Now whether you're a beginner or you're quite late into the game, in my opinion this has got to be the quickest and the easiest method to make the most amount of dinks in the shortest period of time possible. So if you do like the video and find it helpful, make sure you hit that like button and feel free to leave any comments down below if you do think you've found a better way to make money in DINKUM in the shortest amount of time possible. And if you do enjoy the content, please hit that subscribe button. Your support is much appreciated and I've got loads more DINKUM content coming for you shortly. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay everyone, so let's get down to making some real money. So what you're going to need is a plot of land. I mean, I've got quite a big plot of land here. You don't need anything too big like this, and you also need some grass seeds. Now you don't have to use grass seeds, but I tend to use grass seeds just because it's more easily available. They're basically, when you hover over it, it says berry in the description, but as I said, I like to use grass seeds just because they're readily available. So we don't want to be planting the grass seeds, we want to be burying them. Now there's two ways you can do this. You can either grab your shovel out, you can dig a bit of dirt, switch to your seeds, press Q, and then bury it like that. Or you can do another method where you can just plant the grass seeds like this on each square, and then you can just grab your shovel and you can just double click basically to do it the nice and quick easy way. So I'm going to go and carry on burying all of my 400 grass seeds, and then I will see you very shortly back here. I won't bore you with watching me bury the 400 grass seeds, but what I will do is a nice little time lapse for you just to speed up the process. And there we go, we have all the grass seeds ready. Now we've just got to bury them. Now before I get into the burying process, what I do recommend is that you have some food at the ready for you, because as we know that the shovel does take energy to use, and doing something as big as this, I'll probably burn through all of it. So I've got myself some wattle brews, which give me plus 25 energy, and I've also got some cooked croco meat as well, just to tie me over. So I'm going to boost myself up with some croco meat, and then I'm going to get burying. So in case you haven't guessed, what we're doing is we're burying the seeds, because after you bury the seeds, if you wait roughly about 7 in-game days, when you dig them back up, you get the barrels and the bins which hold a load of treasure that you can either use to sell or use for Franklin. But obviously we're going to be using it to sell, because we are trying to make as much money as possible in the shortest amount of time. Now you're probably thinking that 7 days isn't a short amount of time, and you're right, it's not, but there's a nice little trick that you can do here. So what you want to do when you've buried all of your treasure like that, what you want to do is you want to head back home and you want to get a good night's rest. Now once you've had a good night's rest, what you want to do is you want to exit the game to the main menu, and you just want to load the game back up as well. I'm not sure if this is intended in the game or if it's just a little bug in the game at all. But now we've slept and we've exited the game and rejoined, we don't have to wait the 7 days for the treasure to be ready. So we just want to grab our shovel and we just want to dig up where we put our grass seed. And as you can see, we've just got ourselves a shiny disc. And we just got ourselves a nice old wheel. And we're just going to basically carry on all the way down, and we're just going to dig up everything that we planted. And wow, look, there we go. This is a perfect example of why this is ideal. So we've just found ourselves a nice ember. So we'll just pop that over here for later. We'll go and sell that to John for a nice big chunk of money. Now the trick here, when you find a barrel, you can either put the dart back and use your pickaxe or a hammer to break it, or if you've been out gathering some more seeds for the next time you want to plant, what you can just do is you can just drop the seeds onto the barrel and you can just bury the grass seeds and you can instantly break the barrel. So just a nice little little tip there. And there we go, everyone. That's all of them dug up. So as you can see, we've got quite a few embers here. So they're worth quite a bit of money. And just off the loose bits that weren't in any barrels or bins, I have quite a collection here. I've got the old contraption, so that's perfect. That would be good for Franklin. We've got 19 shiny discs, which we can sell to Franklin for quite a lot of money. So that'll be ideal. And we've got some old keys there for the mines. Okay, so here we are. It's the next day. So I'm going to get down to smash all of these up. I won't bother time-lapsing this bit. I'll just cut straight to the point before I pick it all up. So here we are, everyone. That is literally everything cool there. So as you can see, we've got absolutely plenty of stuff to pick up. As you can see, with all these effects and everything, my game's kind of doing a little bit weird, but we'll get there. We'll get all this picked up. We'll get the embers over to John, and then it'll be the moment of truth. So we'll see how much money we've made, and I'll prove to you that this is, in my opinion, this is probably the best method. I mean, you are killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You're getting all your resources for Franklin. If you do want to go to the extreme of obviously having a bit of land this big, then this is how much stuff you will get. But obviously, once I've pretty much built everything that Franklin's got, I'll be selling the rest, so it'll be pure profit. But obviously, for the purpose of this video, and just to prove that this is probably the best method to make money nice, quick and easy, especially for beginners who haven't got access to sort of later game equipment where you can obviously make money with less resources. Okay, so here we are ready. Right, we'll do the discs at Franklin first. We'll get rid of them. So let's get rid of these discs to start with. So as you can see in the top right, I have 252 dinks. So by the end of this, we'll see how much I have made. So we've got 47 discs. So that's already 500,000. So that's a nice easy 500,000, and that's just from the discs alone. That's without the embers that we're going to sell to John, which I think we'll do them next. We'll do the embers next. Just pop that on the scale. What have we got here? 2.3. That's not a lot, to be honest. That's a relatively small one. So let's see what we have next. 3.93, that's a bit better. So now for the last amber, let's see if we've got a big one here on our hands. What have we got? A relatively small one. Perfectly fine. Okay, so just after selling the discs to Franklin and the ambers to John, we have just under 800,000. So now we're going to sell the rest of it. We're going to keep them keys though. And I think we're definitely going to keep the old contraptions because they can be quite difficult to get hold of. But we're going to sell the rest of it. And we'll see how much we have altogether. We're just going to sell all of these. And let's see what we've got. 704,000. So for a relatively big plot of land like this, where I used about 390 seeds, I think it was, and it does take a little bit of effort and a little bit of time, but to be honest with you, it's really not that difficult just to dig and plant some seeds. You don't have to wait any days like you do with the apples and sort of farming and bits and pieces like that. You can just sleep, exit the game, reload the game and just dig it all back up again. So it is by far the quickest method to get quite a lot of money as well. As you can see from that, we made 1.5 million, which is absolutely perfect. That's a great big sum of dinks for very little time at all. So there we go everyone, there is proof that this method is the best method to making dinks in DINKUM. There's no waiting around for crops to grow or for trees to grow or anything like that. It's just nice and simple. Bury some seeds, sleep, reload the game. You have more resources you can ever dream of. So thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next one.